all around, I think we're a really good team. Just looking off of last year, I think everyone, once the year's over, like, oh, we're never going to be as good as we were the year before. And we did lose some really good guys, but this year, I think we've had a lot of people step up and start to play some really big roles and really help us out.
What's it meant to you kind of paying your dues 2 years as the utility guy and finally getting your chance to be a regular?
It's a lot of fun. Obviously came here, expecting to be, in this role right now. But the ability to come out here and play with my guys and people who I've grown up with and been around for several years now, actually getting to really play with them is a lot of fun.
The offense in particular, I mean, home runs, doubles, triples, high average from top to literally to the bottom. I mean, what have you thought of that?
I think the beginning of the year we had thought this was going to be a different kind of offense than we had in years previous. But I think just you can look up and down and you see speed just about all the way through, and our ability to stretch out those extra base hits, not just on driving balls and gaps, but in taking extra bases with our speed, has been incredibly helpful for run production.
Plus you guys with 70 home runs. I think Dave said the other day he thought you might hit 50 or 60, and you're probably on pace at about 90.
That's not really something we're striving for. It's just a number that we kind of just keep in the back of our minds. But yeah, it's always good for the long ball.
Has Trevor Ezell's adjustment to first surprised you? How well that's done?
Not at all. He's a phenomenal athlete. No one here works harder than he does. He truly enjoys being here at the ballpark every single day. And he's just one of those guys who's, you tell him to do something, he's going to do it. And just as good an athlete as he is, I wouldn't be surprised if you stuck him behind the plate or in the outfield or somewhere like that. He would succeed. Just kind of the guy he is.
What's he add to the team? Coming in as a fifth-year guy and fitting in so quickly. How's that been?
A lot of us call him Dad. He's very mature. Goes about his business every single day. But just what he brings is just a level of maturity, and I think a lot of the guys have been really, really influenced by him, not just in his baseball expertise, but his passion for the game and his routines before the game and stuff like that. And I think the fact that he's rubbed off on some of us and just bringing in his experience has really helped us.
And the job he's done at the top of the order, getting on base with hits, walks, and he's done a really. What do you thought of the job he's done in that regard?
Phenomenal job. Just as far as working counts, being someone who's going to consistently put the ball in play and really challenge defenses is really difficult. To be in the field and every time the leadoff position comes up, you got to think, oh crap, this ball's probably going to be hit to me. Is straining on any defense.
I know Dave says you guys don't look ahead, but this is the weekend. You can win the conference, win the West. Just how do y'all feel about this series and what's at stake?
Excited to go to A&M. It's not really what we're thinking about too much. It's just pretty much winning ball games. Every game is weighted the same in the W column, but obviously we want to get down to College Station and really get after it.
How big would it be to win the SEC? What would that mean to you guys? Win the West?
No, never done it before. I'll let you know when, perhaps if it happens.
Last question.
Is there anything really just in the offseason in particular that you changed your approach to the plate? I mean, the way you've kept your hands back this year, the weight shift, anything just technically?
Yeah, a little bit of just physical, putting on a little bit of size, as well as getting with Coach Thompson and pretty much iron out the creases and stuff like that. Just as far as where my hands are at, what my legs are doing and stuff like that. But it's been more or less a simplification process, and that's kind of what's really, really helped me.
Increased power, more strength, or just bigger chance to play, and that's all kind of fall into play.
Right. Just giving myself as many chances to not only put the ball in play, but to put it in play hard is kind of what I've been focusing on.
Okay.
Thanks,